Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. Biafra, this has been on for a very long time, the breakaway of Nigeria. This led into a civil war, a very bloody one at that. NNAMDI KANU, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, recently released a statement, as reported by Sahara reporters, promising victory for his followers. Of course, if you are a man of focus, you will want to do that. The statement has led to a few typical Nigerians, the Nigerians that want Nigeria to remain the way it is. Either they are the ones suffering from Stockholm syndrome, or they are just oppressors themselves, although they've not gotten to that position, or they are being sponsored by the people that want Nigeria to remain the way it is. Now, I'm not saying NNAMDI KANU is a perfect man. He's but a human. He has his own flaws. There are things he has said that he should have said. But let us look at the bigger picture. Is Nigeria working? And what is the way out of this? Are we going to continue to remain in sin and we claim that grace should abound? God forbid, says the Holy Book. We cannot continue in this pattern, in the way things are in Nigeria. And even the name itself, what does Nigeria mean? Did we name ourselves? And is there any kind of agreement between the two, the regions that are in Nigeria? I don't think so. The statement has led to some of those typical Nigerians. They descended on the comment section to suggest that he is not as serious as he made himself out to be. After promising his followers that was tagged Phantom Victory, other social media users have jumped on the comment section to blast NNAMDI KANU and IPOB and, of course, all the agitation. They argued that while his wife and children are safely tucked away. In fact, let me read word for word. Sahara reporters dropped this. Be prepared for your independence happening soon, NNAMDI KANU tells Biafrans. And in response to this, people went on and on. Now, let's see what NNAMDI KANU even said as regards the Biafra itself. Now, according to reports on Sahara reporters, NNAMDI KANU, the leader of IPOB, said, be prepared for that Biafrans, IPOB members should be prepared for their sovereignty, which will be realized soon. KANU made the comment in a statement signed by IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary Ima Powerful. He added that the organization was working to free all those arrested by the Nigerian army and police in NNAMDI Rivers State. The statement reads, IPOB is totally ready and doing much to ensure that Biafra independence and sovereignty comes in our lifetime. Therefore, every Biafran must be prepared to welcome the sovereignty and independence of Biafra in no distant future. KANU hailed Biafrans for a successful commemoration of the victims of the Nigerian Civil War, which took place from 1967 to 1970. The statement added, this year's celebration of the epoch event went successfully well across Biafra land without any hindrances. All Biafrans around the globe celebrated this event in their respective countries of abode. We equally thank Biafrans of Ijo Izon, Anang Ibibio, Igbo, Yorubo, Isoko, Ishekiri, Efik, Igede, Igala, Igbanke, Igbo Akira, Igbo Domigodo, Eson, Ogoni, and others who contributed immensely for the huge success recorded in this year's exercise. IPOB is working the clock round both locally and internationally to ensure that those illegally arrested by the Nigerian army and police at NNAMDI during their candle procession are released without further delay. This is all NNAMDI KANU has said, and I don't think there's anything something wrong with what he has said. But then, to the ears of people that are the terrorists of terrorizing themselves and also being terrorized, they will definitely see something wrong with this. The names that I've called are part of the Biafra, Ogoni, Eson, Igodomigodo, Igbo Akira, Igbanke, Igala, Yorubo, Isoko, Ishekiri, Efik, Igede, Igbo, Ibibio, Anang, Ijo, Izon. Now, all of these that I've mentioned, they are part of the Biafra, although some of them are saying they do not want to be part of this and blah, 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 and all of that. Anyway, I'm going to go to the comment section, what these typical Nigerians that are oppressed and they're trying to oppress other people. Once NNAMDI KANU should bring his wife and kids here for the liberation of Biafra and not at the expense of the Eastern people's struggle to meet ends meet. Another, then in response to this, someone say, chameleon slave, please get a life. Another person tweeted, let me repeat, the time Nigeria is divided, the South will embark in civil war between the majority Yoruba and the minority Igbos who have the oil, just like it happened in Rwanda and happening in South Sudan right now. So be prepared for it. I'm not going to mention tribe here. I just want us to look at this as you know what it is in Nigeria. Another person said, no country have ever gotten an independence when their leader is on exile. So how will this one take place if you escaped out of Nigeria and you are wherever you are talking? And I will say, he who runs in a fight lives to fight another day. Moses ran, but later returned. Mary took Jesus and fled when Herod wanted to kill him. So chill and wait for the comeback. I think that's the best response to this person. Believing that you should wait to be killed. There are different ways of fighting. There is no specific way to fight. That's why a lot of people do not know. You can fight with silence. They say silence is golden. You can fight to speak. You speak and you fight. You can fight in different manners. So as long as you achieve your purpose, your aim. So there are different ways. So if you run away and you come back to fight another day, there are ways to get your result. Another person said, jokers, his wife and kids are safely tucked away in the United Kingdom. I pity the youth that are easily bought over by these jokers. If he knows that he is serious, bring your children and your wife, even if you want to stay out there on exile. According to this person, stay there on exile, bring your wife and children. Let your wife be among the people that will go out protesting and bringing candles from one point to the other to protest or whatever. Let your children be part of this. Then we will know that you are a true freedom fighter and you are ready for this. But if you keep your kids out there and your wife tucked away in the United Kingdom and you are there talking online and instigating people to come out and fight and do this, you are a fraud. That is what this person said. What's your response to this person? I want you to drop it in the comment section below. And I will tell you this for sure. Aside people changing their names on social media platform to suit whatever tribe or identity, this person is Biafran. That's what I have said. I'm going to say about it. This comment is a Biafran actually saying this. Well, another one said, where is Buhari and Osinbajo? Are they not in exile ruling the country? Someone here said big things are started by jokers, while the critics of the jokers go to their graves without leaving any footprint in the world they came to. They are the real Waka Pass. So this Waka Pass is blasting NNAMDI KANU for promising Biafrans independence while he's there in exile, just because he never heard of a nation in exile when its leader is in a strategic exile. Why are people so deeply scared that Biafra is rising again? Is it not a big deal? It's just a new nation and no one should be having dysentery and diarrhea put together over it. Just the right papers with the right people and boom, that is it. Onomatopoeia, that's what the person call it, of the sound of guns and bombs. But the speed with which the new nation comes into being, if you do not like good things, then oppose it, but you can still stop it. I don't see anything wrong. People want to have their own nation. Even if it is 5 states, the Igbos, the one, it's okay. Why must you be against? I do not understand this. People say, we don't want to be with you, we want to be by ourselves. Then what's the problem? I don't understand. What is the problem? Must you be together? Are they your brothers? You don't even speak the same language. You don't have the same cultural practices. Even religion is different. So why should you be worried and bothered that someone wants to retain his own indigenous name, his own identity, his own cultural practices and progress? Come on, let's get out of this myopic and archaic kind of mindset. Someone here says, Biafrans, be rest assured Biafra will stand. Meanwhile, the world is watching the maltreatment of the regime in Nigeria towards the south, though saboteurs are working in the southeast against the emancipation of Biafra. And of course, with the north, IPOB led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not relent. So this is terrible. I mean, come on. Why should people be worried about people that want to break away? If the other tribes, ethnic groups, are not ready, the other ethnic groups that made up the former Biafra are not ready and they do not want to associate
with the Biafra name as a claim that it doesn't have anything to do with them. It's okay. It's okay. It's as easy as ABC. Everyone can actualize their own country for themselves, and that's it. As long as there is peace and this Nigeria is broken apart. What's your opinion as regards this? Drop it in the comment section below.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.